This number will shape Earth's future as the climate changes. You will hear this. Show Title Hide Title COP28 President calls for climate action. COP28 President calls for climate action. AP consider that the difference between a severe fever and a healthy toddler is 3 degrees Fahrenheit. Between the hockey rink and the swimming pool. Between food going bad or staying at a safe temperature. Now consider that the Earth is on average 2 degrees Fahrenheit warmer than it was in the 1800s. It's hardly surprising that it has led to measurable changes in climate. The last 8 years have been the warmest in recorded history, and 2023 is expected to be the hottest year ever. But there is an approaching threshold that will determine the future of planet Earth. It could have cascading effects on much the planet warm, how much the seas will rise, and significantly normal daily life as we now know it change. This number is 2.7 degrees Fahrenheit. World leaders at the annual meeting that begins Thursday will spend significant energy thinking about that number, though they will use the Celsius version 1.5 degrees. We can still make a big difference. And every tenth of a degree is incredibly important, said Anthony Leiserowitz, director of the Yale Program on Climate Change Communication. Representatives and negotiators from 197 countries gather in United Arab Emirates at an event called COP. It's a 13-day meeting that scientists say is a critical moment in fight to contain pandemics already dangerous effects. Climate change turning into a disaster. The research, published last month, estimates humanity has only 6 or more years left before too much carbon dioxide is pumped into the atmosphere, and that there is only a 50% chance of staying below threshold. Why is 2.7 degrees Fahrenheit so important? In 2016, United States and 195 other parties signed Paris Agreement, a legally binding international agreement on climate change that aims to reduce amount of greenhouse gases in atmosphere to keep global warming at bay. All countries that signed the agreement pledged to do as much as possible to keep the global average temperature increase below 2.7 degrees Fahrenheit and certainly below an increase of 3.6 degrees Fahrenheit. The numbers sound pretty small, but they're not. Something a few degrees important. The difference between 65 degrees and 7.7 degrees isn't even worth carrying a sweater. So why does this worry climate scientists? Because they think about global temperature averages. And when the global average rises, the extremes also increase. The Earth is currently 1.1 degrees Celsius warmer than it was in the 1800s, or about 2 degrees Fahrenheit. Ocean surface temperatures have reached the highest levels ever recorded this year, causing fish to die and red tides to increase. People across America are already noticing the effects. Storms are becoming more intense, soaking areas with more water, causing an increasing number of devastating flash floods.